top 3 YouTube channels.
Kermit the Frog looking for baddies on Old Navy.
Oh, that is crazy. It'll just be a Kermit puppet, and he'll be like, I'm just looking for some hoes. I'm just got off my lily pad. He'll pull out a zucchini. It's like literally like a cucumber or zucchini. He'll like pull it out. The girl's like, and he's like, oh yeah, what do you think about that? It's the Video Man edition today, the forum. Welcoming the visionary, the iconic Joe Lewis.
Dude, it was MySpace. I started watching your videos on MySpace. Yeah.
What?
I learned how to make a shoulder mount because you guys posted like an instructional video on MySpace of a PVC pipe being made, and I was like, showed it to my boys, like, dude, that's all we need for videos.
You don't really do a lot of like crazy camera work. You don't really do any editing tricks for real. It's well thought out, nice compositions, just classic cutting is what I see from that. Yeah. So is that something that is just like natural, or is that like conscious?
I've always just loved photography. Like that's like kind of my passion at heart is just a still image composition. You know, when I started making like music videos, I just wanted them to be like portraits and like or like landscapes. My philosophy is if things are changing so much, just find a group or find your niche that just is not willing to change.
You mean like the Confederacy?
God. No. Fuck no. We're gonna evolve one day. For sure. So much TikTok, our eyes are gonna be here. Just.
Well, sometimes the people do that thing where they go flip your shit horizontal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you cannot tell people to do anything. Did you just tell me to do something? When I put these out, I'm like, I have to think of the absolute most crackhead motherfucker to keep their attention.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to have a logo there. I need to have an advertisement. I need to have captions. The camera's got to be going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's how I think about it with like content creation. At least is like the people that are consuming this shit for the most part are crackheads. I've been watching the same show on HBO, like the same 5 shows for like 15 years. You know, like I don't
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Like I don't need to always ingest new things, but like a lot of people, it's just in and out, in and out, in and out.
You know, they make it seem like the attention span has gotten so short that people can't handle it, because that's not true, because people will watch every episode of Game of Thrones.
We have all of these ways to gather a community and bring them together through other forms of media. You can build a community through so many channels, and then you can present them this grand idea. One thing I find fascinating is that like man on the street shit where they're just holding the phone up and they're like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, respect it and disrespect it. And the respect is I respect it because it takes a lot of balls and to go up to people and ask them random questions and hold your ground. And,
so funny.
And also like take them seriously, or if you don't take them seriously, whatever your shtick is. But the disrespect is people do it for the wrong reason. They do it for sound bites.
Exactly. That's what I hate about that.
They do it to portray people in a negative light. Dan Rather would not be out there doing that.
No.
Frustrate you guys that those people that haven't really gotten the education that you have had have those tools at their fingertips?
No, not at all.
No, because I think it's empowering.
Yeah, because I got a scholarship to school, so it's like that's great. Right. You know, that's blessed and all that. But like when I left college and I got on the road with Wiz and Juicy, Heartbreak Gang at that time, Kilo, I Am Sue, Sage the Gemini, and all their videographers were like these 18-year-old kids that like didn't go to school and were just sick. Like they were just so incredible. They were 4 years ahead of me, and I had been going to school.
When you go through school, go through that process, you have a very firm like stance on who you are as like a filmmaker, an artist. At least in my opinion, I was like not fulfilled. Like going to the club and filming all the things and doing all that. Like it's a fun time, but like this doesn't reflect my vision.
You got to put in the work to get to the point where you can like really fulfill your vision. This what we're doing right now is like finally like me doing what I want, and it took me 14 years to get here. The people that win in this industry are the people that just hustle and get it. My number one example of that is my buddy Dan Folger. Because me and Frank, we were shooting with Wiz at that time, and then Dan like kind of came up and he was like, I'm gonna just do this. If y'all can get me a spot on the bus, I'll come. And on that tour, he was taking pictures of everyone. And this was before you could Wi-Fi the photos to your phone. He'd go back, take out that SD card, edit them. He had his little presets and shit, throw them back on his phone, text it to him. Everyone was posting his fucking photos, and now he's like enormous. And I'm sure he had his qualms. This isn't really what I want to do, but now it's a means to an end, and he's doing whatever he wants now. Like many of my guests that I've had on the show, you're a new father.
August.
Yeah. So
August evergreen.
Congratulations on that. Are you just like constantly taking photos and video like ads?
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, all day, every day. I don't even understand how he's adapted to it, but if he sees my tripod out, he'll go set it up, get it all set up, and just start talking to me, like, because when I travel or go wherever, I bring them with me, and like, it's always a family affair. I have 8 nieces and nephews, and my mom, she like runs a preschool. And so I've like worked there all my life, and I've babysat all my nieces and nephews all their lives. And I've like low key, I just always wanted to be a father. Like I always wanted to be like give someone that guidance. You learn patience and focus and all those things, and you kind of grow. It's fun, bro. It's honestly like a dream come true. But shit, dude, it's tiring.
What did Kevin Gates say?
So many things.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let's just run down the line of things he said.
I don't get tired.
Oh, yeah.
Hakim just had a great comedy special. Let's give Hakim
Oh,
a
yeah.
little...
Hakim had a comedy special?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Not special.
No, it was he had his first stand-up gig. It was sold out, man.
Yeah. The 670s. We had...
Shout out Terrence and Josh Show.
Terrence, we had Amber, we had Stephanie, Cash App, we had Rory the Magician, we had Hood Panda.
How did the Magician go?
Went super good.
Hakim walks over to me at the bar. He goes, "Hey Max," he goes, "we got a magician and we got black people." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then I flash back to the TedTV where he's like, "Oh, when you get black people in magic, there's gonna be some hell no's." I don't know how y'all work, but the way me and Hakim work is he comes over here, he sits right over there, he draws on his iPad, and then we put on absurd videos. Top 3 YouTube channels.
Kermit the Frog looking for baddies on Omega.
Oh, that is crazy. It'll just be a Kermit puppet, and he'll be like, "I'm just looking for some hoes. I'm just got off my lily pad." He'll pull out a zucchini.
He's pulling out his dong.
It's like literally like a cucumber or a zucchini. He'll like pull it out. The girl's like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what do you think about that?"
It is funny getting into comedy on Omegle, like back in the day, because you could kind of do riffs.
Hey, TedTV here.
TedTV, yo, TedTV!
Welcome back to our next episode.
Oh shit, he's jacking off. You put me onto some YouTube channel where this dude just takes big old dabs out in the middle of the woods.
Dude, that's the reason that I graduated college with that channel. That's Custom Grow 420. Yeah, he would rip a dab, a gram dab, and then just basically slobber all of it. I'm like, I was like, and then he like did a house tour and showed all his snacks, and he's just like, "Dude, I got Doritos, Oreos, Fritos. Look at the Kool-Aid for the kids." I do watch this one. It's called Bounty Tank. He's huge and he's a bounty hunter, and he's from Akron, and he does his bounty hunting in Ohio. His theme is I'm gonna kick the door in, and he just boots their door in, goes and just yells at their mom, and then he gives them a little life lesson, a lot like
We gotta get him on TedTV.
Bounty Tank.
We're gonna leave the door
Yeah,
unlocked,
you should, but
so
he won't
gotta
fit
go.
here.
I'm not letting him in the house. Does he got good drip? Because if I'm
Bro, he's hunting in literally like new Jordans every week, like new shoes. Shout out to Bo, first off, for opening a comedy club. Oak and 18th, baby. Across from the tavern where Jesus was buried and then came back.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that's what they say, but I believe it. I just want to thank you, bro. Like, this was exciting, man, like coming on here and getting to talk to you because, like this is it's funny because, you're a little bit older than me, but I still identify with all the things that you do. And like you're the way that you move, and I look at you like an older brother I really never knew, So from a distance. So I'm glad we got to hang out, bro. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, I was looking forward to this too. As Hakim, like I am extremely critical of other people that work in this industry, and I think you're like front runner. So.
Oh, dude, well,
Yeah.
thanks, bro. Thank you, man.